Hi, I'm Lisa. If this is your first time here, welcome to NOBOSS TV. And I want to briefly talk to you or give you this business tip, I should say, about imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is something that has come about or has come more to the forefront in these recent internet, YouTube influencer era than before, right? And if you've basically imposter syndrome is you feel like an imposter. You feel like you're a fraud. You feel like you don't have the right to instruct people on how to do something, or you know that you have the knowledge, but you don't feel like you have the right to be paid for it. I think it strikes where when you're navigating new ways of communicating and conducting business. That is unfamiliar to you. What you know is your own. You own that. I own my experiences. I own my education and I own my knowledge. That cannot be taken away from me. So when I tell you what I know, when I tell you what I've done, I can tell you those things with confidence. If I have to write a book about it, I've never done that before. That would be foreign to me. That would be new to me. And I'm not sure if my book is right. I'm not sure if my book is engaging. I'm not sure if this is really good. And that's where I start to question my ability. It's my ability to write the book. It's not my ability to tell you what I know. And that's where the imposter syndrome starts to sink in. You're questioning your ability to communicate or conduct business in this new way. Non instructors become teachers, mediums that we've never used before. We're having to use these new mediums in order to get our point across, in order to communicate, in order to do business. And because of that, it it brings in uncertainty. It comes with uncertainty. And that makes you feel like, am I really qualified to do this? Because I keep messing up on the script and I keep moving my head and getting all out of the video. And am I really, really, really qualified to do this? Of course, you're qualified to do this. So, learning isn't a sign of weakness, learning is a sign of growth. And thank God for that, because as an entrepreneur, you will never, ever, ever stop learning. So, good. Number three, focus on incremental progress. Don't try to be a master video creator, tutorial speaker on the first go. I love, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Um, he deserves every bit of credit for this one point. He is a content creator. And I think his focus is heavily into probably marketing or something like that. But years ago, as a matter of fact, in 2019, he made a statement that is so true and it will stand the test of time. Because he's constantly asked, how do I make these great videos like you do? And what he said was, if you want to know how to make good videos, make 100 crappy videos. And people assume like, oh, so I should make my videos super crappy? No, that's not what he's saying. What he's saying is the first 100 videos that you make will probably be really crappy. But from that, you will learn what works for you. And he says, make 100 crappy videos. In other words, just make 100 videos. We know they're going to be crappy. All of every creator on the planet, their first 100 videos were crappy. So the good videos came from learning from the crappy videos. And it's very, very true. It is probably one of the most significant statements for the YouTube content creator era that will go down in history. At least I will always give Roberto Blake the credit for that profound statement because it is true. There is no secret. I don't care what tools you use. You've got to learn how to use those tools. You've got to learn how to look at the camera and what makes sense for you and how to reach your audience and how to do all those amazing things. But you've got to create the crappy videos to get to the good ones. Bottom line. So I don't think twice about my videos. As long as I say what I need to say and get my point across. That, look, there is so much I can do. Okay? So, learning curve, focus on incremental progress, break down your tasks into manageable steps. Whether it's setting up a website page, adding engaging content, exploring new features and platforms like Squarespace or BigCommerce or Shopify, tackle each task one at a time and learn how to do that thing that you need to do. You don't have to be a so small wins will build your confidence. Once you learn how to do that and say, okay, boom, I got my email set up. That small win, it'll build your confidence. And now you can move on to the next thing. So you're constantly improving. You're constantly building your confidence up. And it may not be all the tools that I use, and it may not be all the tools that your best friend uses. But the point is are the tools that you're using getting the job done for you? Is it working for you? That's all you need to be concerned about. Number 4, remember that every successful entrepreneur started with small steps. They started with the same small steps for them as the small steps that you're doing for yourself. And they face their own doubts. Can I really accomplish this? This is not quite coming out the way I wanted it to, but I'm going to keep pushing for this. That's okay. That's okay. By taking step-by-step approach and leveraging those tools that are available to you, you can create dynamic and valuable resources. You're not just building a business, you're crafting that journey of empowerment for yourself, and you're crafting it for others. So go ahead and do it. 5, keep pushing forward and don't let that imposter syndrome hold you back. You know what you're talking about. You understand why you're talking about this thing, why you're teaching this thing, why you're doing whatever you're doing. So hold on to that. And those are the 5 things that I really wanted to talk about for those that are feeling a certain way and feeling like, oh, I kind of have this imposter syndrome thing going on. I want you to get rid of that. I want you to shine. I want you to step up to the plate and I want you to do your thing. Don't let imposter syndrome hold you back. Now, for more tips and more inspiration, let's say, you to go visit the website. I want you to I want to continue this journey with you together. I want you to really get involved. All on the same yacht. We're all going to the same destination, but you've got to get your business up and running. You've got to get things off the ground. But you need to create this content. You need to talk about what you do. You need to talk about what you know. You need to talk about what you're selling. You need to talk about how you're different from the competition. You need to set yourself apart. And the reason you need to do this more than anything else they do, because you don't have a brand, you're building it. You don't have visibility, you're building it. You are not established, you're building it. And the only way that us small business owners, us micro business owners, solo entrepreneurs can be seen and heard from, or while we're sitting at the kitchen table, we're creating content and putting it out there. We're creating content and putting it out there. While we're sitting in the middle of our beds trying to figure out what we're doing next, we're creating content and putting it out there. Okay, so it's going to be really important. This is a huge issue for new entrepreneurs. Okay, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in some of our brainstorm sessions, our on demand. Check out our on demand. There's a lot of stuff going on there. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, success starts with you. No boss just helps you get there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.